What's up, Internet? Marvel Luke here, and welcome back to the Hybrid Network. In today's MCU topic video, we're going to be discussing some of the heroes that are going to appear in Avengers Infinity War. With the next two Avengers films being the culmination of the entire MCU, there's no doubt in my mind that the list of heroes and villains set to appear is going to melt our nerd brains. So it doesn't come as a shocker that the next two installments will be jam-packed with characters. There's still a lot that we just don't know yet about Avengers Infinity War, especially when it comes to connecting to the currently untitled Avengers 4 film. Fortunately though, we do at least know about most of the casting, some old and some new. But now let's take a look at some of our heroes for the film. Tony Stark, Iron Man. Iron Man has been there since the beginning. Going from a war profiteer to first-class superhero, he'll more than likely be the first of the Avengers to hit Thanos full force. Captain America. Cap has not only been a fan favorite, but also a personal favorite of mine. With Cap currently not holding up the mantle as an Avenger, there's no real way of telling what his role will be. Now we get to Thor. Thor hasn't been on Earth for a while. In fact, we haven't seen him since Age of Ultron. This coming November, however, we'll get to see just exactly how he'll reunite with the rest of the gang. The Hulk. Banner, like Thor, has also left Earth. The two of them will duke it out in this November, but then they'll join forces to stop Hela, the goddess of death. He'll then star in both Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4, which according to Mark Ruffalo, by the end of those films, it will feel like a standalone story. Black Widow. While she still hasn't been given her own solo movie yet, she remains an important character. When we last saw Natasha, she had disappeared into the void along with the rest of the Secret Avengers. Black Widow is skilled and deadly, so I'm sure she'll reappear with the rest of the gang. This poor guy just cannot stay retired. We had his family introduced to us in Age of Ultron, and ever since that, he keeps getting called back to duty. My bet is that we'll first see him again with his family, but he just might have to answer the call of heroism one more time. Spider-Man. After being introduced in Civil War, the kid has already got his own standalone feature film. While he's not a full-fledged Avenger yet, I'm sure they'll need all hands on deck to battle an enemy this powerful. The Vision. He's arguably the most important Avenger, seeing as how he contains the Mind Stone on his forehead. My bet is that Vision is priority number one for Thanos and his forces. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange has opened an entire new corner of the Marvel Cinematic Universe for us. After the events of his standalone film, he is dead set on making sure that all extraterrestrial invaders back off of Earth entirely. So it'll be interesting to watch his character deal with such a menacing foe. Black Panther. The Black Panther movie is set to be released just a few short months before the big showdown, so it looks like he'll have very little time to get settled into his new kingdom before all hell breaks loose. Scarlet Witch. Wanda is one of the most powerful metahumans in the entire Marvel universe, so it's hard to tell just exactly where she'll show up or when we'll first see her in the film, but in no doubt will the Avengers need her and her unique abilities that she possesses. The Falcon. Sam has been a loyal friend to Cap ever since they first met. He fought alongside him during the Civil War and still remains by his side today. I'm personally hoping that we get a scene with him and Rocket Raccoon at some point. Now we move on to the Winter Soldier. Bucky is currently spending time as an icicle, safely tucked away deep within the heart of Wakanda. I'm thinking at this point, it'll either be Cap or T'Challa himself that awakens him. However, rumor does have it that he will awaken him during the Black Panther film, but at this point, only time will tell. We move on to the Guardians of the Galaxy. They have been an absolute fan favorite ever since they hit the silver screen, and it's only inevitable that we'll see them team up with the Earth's mightiest heroes. Anyways, I would love to know your thoughts on all of this, and who would you guys like to see appear in the next two Avengers films? That's going to do it for me on this video, but don't forget to smash that like button if you like what you saw, and maybe consider subscribing to the Hybrid Network so that way you can stay updated on all Marvel related topics. My name is Luke, and I'll see you next time.